Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the second model based on X bar and R chart. Here the problem is he has given the sample number, sample mean, Xi bar, and sample range. Directly he has given the sample mean and sample range. So we already know that on sum of this we get a sigma Xi, that is 442. Sample range Ri, sum of this we get 58. Sigma Ri is 58. From the given problem, we have number of samples is 10 and the sample size is 5. This he will give. Here the sample number of samples, those are 10. Sample size is 5. He will give in the problem. Here we have sigma xi is 442, sigma ri equal to 58. Now we have to find overall mean. X double bar equal to sigma xi by k, that is 44.2. And overall range r bar equal to sigma ri by k, that is 5.8. Now we have to construct the same x bar chart as the previous problem. Here we find SQC table values based on sample size. Here the sample size is n is 5. So we find based on sample size we have A2 is 0.577, D4 is 2.115 and D3 is 0. Now we find UCL of X bar. UCL of X bar we have formula X bar plus A2 R bar. For using this formula we have 47.5466. CL of X bar is 44.2 and LCL of X bar is 40.8534. Now we construct the X bar chart same as the previous problem. On taking sample numbers on x-axis and the sample mean on y-axis. Now we can also plot the values. One we are having one we can plot 43. So 1 we can plot 43 here. Next on 2 we can plot 249. On 2 sample size 2 we can plot 49 beside down of 50. And similarly we can plot all the values and we can join all the values. Here the UCL of X bar is 47.5466 and LCL of X bar is 40.8534. Here all the points are not lying. All the points are not lying between these two values. If you want, you can see here from the problem. These are the points. All are not lying between UCL and LCL. So we say that our process is not under the statistical control. Similarly, we can find the R chart. We have UCL of R is D4 of R bar, CL of R is R bar, LCL of R is D3 R bar. This is 12.2670, 5.8 and 0. Similarly, we construct a chart by taking sample numbers on x-axis, sample ranges on y-axis. We can plot the values same as above problem. From 1 means here the range 1, 5. He has given 5. So 1 near 1 we take the value 5. Here we plot. Here we put a dot. And 2 we put a dot 6. Similarly, we can maintain by using this values. We can plot all the values and we have to join these values. Then easily we can identify whether the process under the statistical control or not. Here the LCL of R is 0 and UCL of R is 12. So all the points here, the range values, all the range values are between 0 and 12. So we say that our process is under the statistical control. So at last we can give a comment that from our chart all the sample points lie between the control limits. So we say that our process is under the statistical control. Here at last we can give the inference also. Here from X bar chart the process out of control, and from R chart the process under the control. By seeing this both must be in under the control, then only we say that the total process under the statistical control. Here one is out of control and another one is under the control. Hence, we say that the total process out of statistical control. Thus, this is the other model of X bar and R chart. We can do plenty of problems based on this model also. This is a very important problem on X bar and R chart. Thank you, students. Thank you very much.